chain. At headquarters level, with Coast Guard and Customs and Border Protection, they're working on a business resumption plan to restore trade in the event of a catastrophic event. And, we're working at many levels on the preparedness. Various areas, maritime security committees and so forth, everyone's getting together to know what their role is in the event of an attack. But just getting back to your earlier comment about 100% inspection, there was blood in the water with that issue. I worked at back before I arrived here in October. I worked at the other end. I worked in D.C. at headquarters level. And we were working with the staffers because a lot of congressional types wanted 100% inspection when they really didn't know exactly what that entails. So I think through the State Sports Act, we're taking a very good approach to it, and we're doing 6 pilots overseas, and that's under the Secure Freight Initiative. It's the latest title that's being used, whereby at the 6 ports overseas, we will integrate radiation portal monitor with large-scale non-intrusive inspection technology and an OCR, an optical character reader, that ties it all together in one package. So that's a very deliberate, practical approach to find out what we can do with our overseas partners to push the examination as much as we can overseas. But you have to remember, is when we talk about going overseas, it's Big Brother saying what the overseas partners should do, the overseas governments, what they should do. And what it takes here, day in, day out, to do examinations, when you say it's hard to necessarily pitch to them at times, when you tell them workload issues and what they can expect as far as workload, they have their own resource issues. So anytime you tell a sovereign nation that we're coming here, we're here to help you, but you can help us, but you have to do X amount of exams a day on our behalf. And that gets a little dicey, because anytime we go into a foreign country, we don't have the authority. We're there as guests, and we look over their shoulder, and we work closely with them under the Container Security Initiative, and that is broadening out the Container Security Initiative. But again, you're on foreign soil. We have officers working in 50 different countries overseas, which represents 50 different countries, with 82% of all cargo coming into the U.S. But again, at the end of the day, we're guests, and 100%, as we're looking at it, by doing these 6 pilots, that represents, I believe, 7% of the cargo coming in. To see if something like this would work.